You know, I'm a little kid. I don't know about life and all that at 2, 3 years old. And, well, I had a dog, and the dog got pregnant. And, you know, I was happy for the dog, happy for the puppies, you know, I mean, and I saw my papa going out one day with a sack in his hand, and I run out and asked him what was he doing, and he wouldn't tell me what he was going to do. All he would say was, "We can't feed them." I remember telling him they could have my food, and we got down to a creek, and he threw the bag of puppies in the creek. And I remember me and my dog sat on the creek bank, and I know we both cried. And that's when I made the promise that I would help any animal I could help the rest of my life. And today I've done that. I've kept my promise, and I'll continue to keep it as long as I live and keep my health. A lot of these animals come through law enforcement. Some of them are just simply voluntarily turned in. There's somewhere between 180, probably 190 now. We've got horses, mules, donkeys, goats, pigs, sheep, 2 emus, 2 bulls, a heifer, 4 guineas, 2 turkeys, 2 ducks, 2 dogs, and a pet squirrel. Yeah, a pet squirrel. I think that's everything. Rhodey's a little fawn, but her mother was killed by a car, and Rhodey was laying in the road, still attached with the umbilical cord. And a guy come along and cut the cord and brought her to us. And Abby was a similar situation. Of course, he's a big old boy now, but he thinks he's a goat. Most of them have been either abandoned or abused, mistreated, starved. Just, you know, all kind of situations I've seen. And I guess the most notable was when I got there, I found 40-something dead sheep, 32 dead cows and calves, and 1 dead horse that had starved to death. Of course, I picked up the survivors. I tried to keep this place quiet because I was worried about, you know, getting overrun real quick. Law enforcement knew what I was doing a long time before the public did. But it seems to be the word's kind of out now, which is okay. It's okay. It's all right. The volunteers is what makes this place work. I could not run this place by myself. We have some very good volunteers. Mary there is full-time. Bless her heart, she comes 7 days a week.
Oh, it gives me a great pleasure to help Joe. I love it. If it wasn't for Joe doing this, I couldn't help him. And I just love it.
I found over the years, when you rescue an animal, it's kind of a bond between you and the animal. They just, I don't know, I'm convinced they do appreciate it. They might not can say it in words, but they have ways of showing they appreciate it.
The animals, they just, like Joe said, they show you that they care about you. I get too emotional because I love it so.
They don't ask for much, they just want something to eat. They want some kindness and a little bit of affection, and these animals seem like they know when they come here that we don't mean them any harm, we're not going to hurt them, we're going to help them. And everybody kind of gets along pretty good, you know.
Every animal out here's got a name, and I help name just about all of them.
If this group of animals can coexist on the 40 acres that we've got, it makes you wonder, you know, this is a friendly farm. I just wish people could be more in agreement with each other as the animals are. Well, I mean, we could certainly use some donations. And if anybody chooses to donate, I can assure you every cent goes to the animals. For feed, for hay, for medical attention. There's no administrative fees and no percentages to go anywhere else. It all goes to the animals. We're not about money here, we're about the caring for the animals. That's the way it's always been and the way it always will be. But most of it's been my life savings, which is just about exhausted. But the big guy upstairs will look out for this farm. I know he will. Talk to him every night. He ain't gonna let me down. This is my fulfillment in life. It's what I do. It's what I enjoy doing. It's what I want to do. Now that's a mule. You're welcome to come visit us. Make you smile, I promise you that.